What's up, everybody? Saturday night. Hope y'all doing good out there. It's another Saturday, another shred session of goodness for sure. I don't have much of a set list. I got the first 4 songs written down. I didn't have anything after that, so we'll probably play whatever. Well, it's always great to see everyone here. Mark, the guitar player, hasn't missed a beat. Still first on the chat. Good to see Mark in here. Jake's vibing. There you go, brother. Juji, how you doing? Good to see you. Reference frame in the house. He said, hey, everyone, Donald James from here. Nice. Donald James is awesome. We thank Donald for that. And good to see you, Reference. Let's see. Donald James, good to see you, buddy. There he is. All right, looks like we got it covered. Usual suspects, which I like to see. Saturdays are nice and chill. We got plenty of vibes going on tonight. It's been a weird week. It's been a long week. I'm tired this week. A lot of streaming this week, a lot of work this week. But we're almost there. Next week we'll go back to normal times. But it's been busy. Plus we've been playing that Borderlands 4. Putting a hurting on that game. It's fun, it's fun. Nashiket in the house. What's up, Nashiket? Good to see you. Well, I'm trying to think what else is going on. Not too much this week. Usual stuff, just busy. Just a busy week. Tired. I'm ready to chill. I've been chilling all day mostly. Dean Wiseman, what's up, buddy? Good to see you too, my friend. Yep, Donald says, get ready for them Raiders tomorrow. We got to rest up. That's true, man. That's true. You know how we do around here. We'll play a couple hours, and then we gonna cook it and get ready for all that. Let's see what we got next. I didn't play this one. I don't play this one too much. I figured, man, what the heck? I'll give it a shot and play it. I do have a new song of the week. I finally got it all done. It took a couple days. It turned out more than I expected, actually. I guess I'll talk about it when we get closer to that time. But yeah, it's an interesting song for sure. We'll see how it goes. I got a couple quick playthroughs of it. But it does turn into some epic craziness. So let's try this one out. Dream Flight. It's been a while since I played this one. I don't think I have a click track though. Dream Flight. That's like the very first song I wrote. It's not a very crazy song or anything. It's just something I wrote when I started back playing two and a half years ago. I needed something to put on YouTube. I was like, man, let me do something. And that's about the best thing I come up with. That's a nice little ditty, though. A nice little song. Very chill, very chill. Nashi Kid knows let the chillin' commence. That's what's up, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Michael Fairbanks, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. I'm doing good today. How about you? Nashi Kid's feeling nice and ballady. And good thing Nashi Kid's here, because this song, the new song of the week, is very conductable at the end. It's like ultra conductible. You gotta love it. I think you're gonna like that one. Well, something. I don't have much planned. I literally, everything is like, every time I do Saturdays, it's like right at the last minute. Like literally, I was like 8:58, and I was like just tuning my guitar, sitting down to tune my guitar. It's always like the last second, and I was like, oh, I gotta write a couple songs down real quick. Well, there we go. Right, in the process, I gotta tell you. Okay, I'll wait for the story. I'll tell you the story later. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a small story. In the process of me looking for the song working on this song, I was like looking for a part I wrote probably eons ago, like ages, and I was scouring hard drives. Like I've got a couple of big hard drives in an old computer that's networked to my current computer, and I sat there and I scoured for like close to 2 hours looking for this one song. I didn't know what it was. I was like, I couldn't remember. I remember the little part at the end. I thought it would go great with this new song. I couldn't find it. Almost 2 hours later, I finally found it. With that being said, along the way, I uncovered a lot of weird stuff. I found the very first demo I did with a band at 16. It was a 4-song demo. I wrote 2 songs, and the other guitar player wrote 2 songs. And yeah, it's pretty hilarious to listen to. It's definitely rough, but you can hear me playing pretty well in it. And I was like, so I was 16 years old on this recording. I'm gonna probably upload a few to the Discord, and then so you can check it out and laugh. You get a good laugh at that. Let's see. Whisker Wishes Cat Foundation. Hello to you. We love cats around here. Dean says Dream is a great name. Sounds really nice. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it was a classic. I think I called it Dream Flight. It's on my channel still too. It's an old song, like 2.5 years ago. So yeah. But yeah, it was like probably my prediction. It was gonna be a dream flight to something, you know. But it worked out. It was a nice song. Good to hear, Michael. There you go, Nashi Kit. Whisker, I don't know. I barely know anything by the Pixies. I don't think I've ever even heard a song. I don't think they were heavy metal. Pixies definitely doesn't like a heavy metal band. I grew up on heavy metal, power metal, things like that, classical music. So I was really I restricted myself from listening to a lot of things. But I'm glad you like it, of course. But yeah, I don't know any, honestly. Eric Alvarez, how you doing? Hola to you. There you go, Nashika. Yeah. So I got, and on top of that, I pretty much found all these old demos. I found the old China Blue demo when I was probably 19, I think it was 1990, so I was 18 or 19. And so there's a 4-song demo of that, and I wrote all the music to those songs. And I wrote lyrics to one of them too, I think. But yeah, I'll get these up on the Discord. So if you haven't joined the Discord channel, you want to hear some of these crazy songs, get on that Discord for sure, and I'll be popping them up here shortly. Let's see. Sergeant Bud says, "What do you drink?" Oh yeah, I unearthed this one today in the pantry. This is the Baja Point Break Punch. I was like, because I don't usually drink Voltage on the weekends. I drink like Special Mountain Dews or whatever. And I was looking through the closet, like, oh, what's this? Oh man, I haven't had this. I was actually looking for some Major Melon, but I couldn't. The box was empty. I was like, wow, that's me for you. The Slice and Dice in the house says, hope you're doing good today, Rick. I am. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing as good as well. He says, I didn't know you were in a band. I recently started getting videos recommended, but you. Anyway, Descending is a solid mess. Oh man, that's a great one. Yeah, War of Thrones, Descending's A cool, very cool song. I love that one. Very heavy, very chunky. Yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. And good to see you. And again, I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, that was I played in War of Thrones in 2018. I played in Leash Law in 2004, and then from 1999 to 2005, I was in Rob Rock's band, touring and recording albums for him. So, yeah, it's been a long time though. It's been a long time since I've done all that, and I quit after 2018. I stopped playing for 5 years and just started back in 2023. So some stuff's out there, and if people search me, they'll find like, oh wow, that guy actually did something back in the day. But yeah, we reaching for that glory again. One more shot at glory. This is. I haven't played this intro song in a long time. This guy's like has a huge short video, like a couple 100,000 views on this one song, or one bit I did in this song, but we'll try it out. It's an old school intro. Let's give it a shot. I could have kept going, but I forgot where it ended. There you go. That's a whole weird one there. That's like one of the first, like when I was like, I thought, all right, I'll start this. I'll use this song and start my shows with this song, and that'd be cool, right? Yeah. It's something. But it turned to be like some intro I just haven't played in a long time. haven't played that one in a long time, but that's an interesting one for sure. All right, 30 seconds. All right, got that one cooked up. We got one more to go. One more warm up to go, and then we'll be on our way and do what we like. All right, let's see. All right, Sergeant Bud said he thought it was Major Melon. There you go. I know, dude. I was kind of bummed. I was like, I saw the box in there all week. I'm like, oh man, I'd be a Major Melon this Saturday. That'd be what's up. Sure enough, man. I was like, I grabbed the box. I'm like, it's empty, man. Oh, okay. So, okay, Stardust is going to start the conversation. She said, Jake and Michael, we watched the Fantastic Four last night. She thought it was mid, in her opinion. The majority of cast made okay, but I wasn't blown away. Okay, yeah. And it says, okay. Now she gets at the mid for it. Yeah, okay, it was... I'll put it up against the most recent Marvel movies, and it's one of the best of the Marvel movies of like the last couple years. Like ever since the whatever Phase 4 ended, Marvel's been sucked. It's just been terrible. Every movie's just been like, eh. The Thunderbolts started it back up. That was pretty good. It led into Fantastic Four. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it was well worth the entertainment. It's a good origin or whatever story of how the Fantastic Four started. All the cast is really good. You know, the cast is really does a really good job. And then it's going to point to the next big movie coming out. So I thought it was okay, yeah, for sure. I don't think it was mid, but me and Stardust have different tastes sometimes when it comes to certain types of movies. So, and I have to respect her opinion. It could have been for me if I was just wasn't into it. Yeah, it'd have been like, yeah, whatever. But it was all right. It's better than Superman, I think. It had more continuity through the whole thing. But if you can watch it for free, Jake or Michael, check it out for sure. Don't spend any money. I wouldn't spend any money to go watch it. That's the thing. Let's see. There you go, Nashiket. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate that. Juju says, such fire. Can't believe you call this a warm-up. I know. It's an old one there. It's an old weird one. Juju's feeling the bass on that one. That's a thumping one, right? Nashiket says, Rick's warm-ups are what most guitarists hope to be able to attempt with it. It's true. Probably true. Yeah, I don't think. When you talk about the Fantastic Four, Pedro, I don't think he was great, but he wasn't like the focal point of the movie. If he wasn't in it, it would, no one else could have played. He played it perfect. He played it perfect. All the actors played those parts perfectly, I thought. Donald James feeling that one. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. It starts up the whole doc. I think Stardust has definitely got his Marvel, fatigue, as most people do. They really milked it out in a lot of ways, in a bad way, unfortunately. But yeah, they're trying to bring it back. It's still beating the DC. If you're into comic book movies and stuff, it's still beating the DC universe, that's for sure. But yeah, both have been pretty paltry the last several years, so not good. But it is what it is. I don't watch this stuff. I don't go to the movie theater and go watch this stuff anymore. I just wait for it to be on a service and watch it for free, or paid for free, whatever you want to call it. Donald James dropping that super chat, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, dude. That's awesome, man. Michael asks, do you share the same opinion, Rick? Not entirely. I mean, I'm interested in it. I know a bit of the story, and the things like that, what happens, and I'm interested in to see where they're going to take it, And the Doctor Doom thing, could be wild, man. That could be pretty wild. I'm down for it. Like I said, I'm not gonna go any theater to go watch it. Our next movie is gonna be Weapons. We'll probably watch that tonight or tomorrow night. That's a new horror movie we've been wanting to see. Now she gets, I forgot they got Robert Downey Jr. I know, right? Stardust was kind of saying the same thing. Don says, thanks for all the content and inspiration, Rick. You forgot to put that in chat. No problem, brother. I appreciate you, man. I do. I'm here if you need me for anything, brother. Nashi Kid just says, just let it die already. I know. Okay, so Stardust Thunderbolts was much better than the Fantastic Four. I want to say, yeah, I enjoyed the Thunderbolts a lot. I really did. I think I had more fun watching the Thunderbolts. I think with the Fantastic Four there was a lot of fun parts in it. The two actors, one guy plays Ben Grimm and the other guy plays a Flamer. You know, they're funny. They had a good chemistry. It was good. The Slice and Dice says, "Are you a horror movie fan? If so, what's your all-time favorite?" Oh man, yeah, I love horror movies, dude. I mean, probably. Oh, wow, that's a good question. I mean, it's a weird one. The only one that freaked me out, and I love the concept and the feel of it, is The Fog. I loved that movie. It freaked me out as a kid really badly. I don't know why. Even into my partial adulthood, I couldn't watch it with the lights off. That's for sure. But yeah, I'd say like The Fog. All the John Carpenter movies are awesome. The Romero zombie movies, I love those. Hellraiser 1, 2, and 3. I love those Hellraiser movies. So there's a lot, man. I've watched a ton, man, over in my life. But yeah, for sure, we're definitely horror film fans over here. Mark, there he is, buddy. Good to see you. All right, Michael, you noted that one. Jake said, "Dang, mid. That's unfortunate." Yeah, you might enjoy. Like I said, it's entertaining. But yeah, it's like they're just like. It's like I don't know, the producers are just phoning it in or something. Donald James says, "Better than Superman?" Man, I haven't seen it yet. I think it was overrated. I love Superman. Superman's probably my all-time favorite comic book character. But yeah, the new Superman, it's kind of, it was so weird. It was like no origin story. It was just like text on the screen, like, all right, here's what happened in the last 100 years or whatever. Like, okay. So it's kind of weird. It was really slow and plotting in the first 45 minutes or so. Superman is, and then it kicked in, and it started to be entertaining. It started to be real enjoyable. But it's another one. Just wait till it's free. I think Superman's on HBO Max right now. If you got HBO Max, Mark, there you go, buddy. Let's see. Nachi Kid said the animated Spider-Man movies are pretty awesome. Yeah, I've heard those are pretty nice, man. I haven't watched them though. The Miles Morales ones. I never got into them, honestly. Slice and Dice asks, in your opinion, what's your recommended brand of guitar? Right here, buddy, Jackson. 100%. All day, all night. Those are the best for me. And a lot of people enjoy them too. There's thousands and thousands of people out in the world play Jacksons, but it just really depends. I mean, for heavy metal, Jackson's great. For all-purpose, Fender Strats are really nice too. It really just depends what type of music you're playing. Thy Oath, Just Thy Oath. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Lisa Anderson, how you doing, Lisa? Michael says they definitely beat it to death after a certain point for sure. I remember the Avengers. The next thing you hear is Captain America. Hulk reboot. Yeah, I mean, there was a time that Marvel was just killing it. It was great. It was fun to watch. I was going to the theaters to watch all this stuff. I had to be there. I had to see it. 4K, IMAX, the whole nine. But then it just started to fall apart. Mark's playing his guitar right now. That's what's up. The Slice and Dice says, "What about Freddie Jason?" Oh yeah. I love Freddy Krueger. All the first four Nightmare on Elm Streets are really really good. The Jasons, yeah, and also Halloween too. I forgot about Halloween. Michael Myers for sure, man. But yeah, Jason's awesome too. I actually have a Jason T-shirt. I can't find it though. I think it's in the washer. All right, Stardust said she likes Superman better than F4. There you go. I'll take that. Judy said the video is ultra clear tonight. Is it? Nice. Yeah, it's just the old. I didn't change anything. I don't think. I did an upgrade to the camera though. Maybe that's something. It's a nice camera. It's a really nice camera, this Instalink 360. Very nice. Donald James says, what do you feel about the main allegory of Superman was compared to today's events? It was trying to do the whole, what do you call it, how do you know, illegal alien, that's what I don't know. They were trying to put like he was from another country. He was living here like illegally in a way. It was kind of weird, But he was saving the world all the time, So it's cool, it's cool. But then they just Lex Luthor finds a way to make him look bad, and the government steps in essentially. So it's kind of weird. Like I say, he was always a Peter Parker fan, but after the games and media miles, it's cool. Yeah. Donald James got a Jason shirt too. Yeah. And I finally got my Hellraiser shirt. I wore that a week or so ago. I love the Hellraiser shirt, man. Jake said Halloween always my favorite. There you go, buddy. Drew, you say yes, awesome video. Great, I'm glad. Yeah, I don't. It's a 4K camera. It's really nice. Dio says, you guys into RES? Oh yeah, for sure. Well, we just watched something with him, his directing. But yeah, Midsommar and Hereditary. Well, God, what did we just watch with Ari Aster? He did a new movie, and I can't remember. Donald James says Pinhead. Oh man, yeah. I don't know if you saw that shirt, Donald. It's the Hellraiser 1 movie poster, but it's the Japanese version, like the Japanese version of the poster on a shirt. It's so sick looking. Lisa said these Chad ads are horrible. Huh? Oh, Together. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Ari Aster's got a new movie called Together. It's got Frank. Oh, what's it? Not James Franco, or the brother of Franco, and his wife, Allison Brielle or something. Pretty cool movie. It was enjoyable. That's weird. Are they different? Are they on the chat side, Lisa? Because I turned all the ads off on this. There's no ads. Should be no breaks in the ads, but all right. Get this last one in here. This is 30 seconds long or something. I don't know what it's called. It's called 30 second long. I don't know. been a minute since I played that one too. Oh, that's a cool, weird one. Very cool. All right, let's see. Now I don't know what to play. I got so many songs. What shall we do? You know we got to do acoustics in about 45 minutes. So if you have anything you know, that a Rick Renstrom song that you want to hear. Oh wait, now then we were supposed to play something for Jake tonight. We forgot. I can't remember. Anyway, those who know Rick Renstrom songs, throw one at me, and we'll see what we got. Whatever you guys want to hear. Juji said Hellraiser is her favorite. That's what's up. Yeah, Pinhead is the man. I love those movies. There's a new game coming out too. I can't remember if it's this year or next year, but there's a new Hellraiser video game, and it looks amazing, amazing. Jake said Midsummer is horrifying, dang. I mean, you know, Stardust and I are pretty desensitized to most horror movies. We enjoy watching them. I don't think one scared me in a long time or anything like that, but yeah, I was pretty tripped out, if anything, Jake, that's for sure. Stardust said she'd have to say the first Avengers is her favorite, and then the Thor 1 and Dark World. Yeah, I like those are great ones. I love Iron Man. Iron Man, the first Iron Man is the best Iron Man. The first Captain America was the best Captain America. And I don't know, was there a Hulk movie? There was no standalone Hulk movie, I don't think. But yeah, I liked all the Avengers movies. I liked the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I enjoyed those a lot. But yeah, Iron Man, the first Iron Man, that's what's up. That movie was great. But yeah, I like the third Thor movie too. The Ragnarok was fun. That was a fun one. Slice says Hereditary is such an underrated horror movie. It is. Crazy movie. I had to look up what it was all about. I know that Sweden Midsummer. Yeah, wild stuff, dude. There you go. Jen Donald says Stardust had to be on cam, but she should have her own microphone. I know, right? I should hook that up. Michael said he never saw Midsummer. Yeah, it's a crazy, wild movie, man. It's definitely, it just goes off the rails, man. You know, it starts off, oh, that's kind of cool, man. This should be interesting. And it's like, it goes off the rails. Like, what? Insanity, insanity. There you go, Nashi Kep. Yeah, check it out, Michael. It's interesting. If you got some time, check it out. Dio says rhymes with old Metallica and Pantera. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that, man. Right? Yeah, Lisa knows. Yeah, if Stardust had a microphone, it could be interesting. Oh yeah, we're stupid. I'm stupid. Terrifier. All the Terrifier movies. Slice. I love the Terrifier movies, man. Those are great, dude. Great. Freaking fan. I love the Terrifiers. Those are some of the best horror movies out in a while. I like the gore. I like the stuff. It cracks me up that they're like, oh man, people were passing out in the theater and throwing up and this and that. Like, what? Okay, it's you know it's fake, but it's some good makeup artistry and things like that. Whatever they do. Michael said he saw Get Out for the first time. That was a good movie, man. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, that was really cool. Jordan Peele's really good, man. He did another one. What's the one? I've seen all the Jordan Peele horror movies. I can't remember the name. I remember Get Out, and there was one that just came out recently with about aliens or something, about aliens coming to get him or something. I can't remember, but it was good. Juji threw two new 1010 up there. You got it. You got it. Now she catches anything classical. Kyle Billy says no one's live besides Rick. Rock on. There we go, brother. Let's see. Jake said the whole Terrifier trilogy was pretty good. Better than the other popular clown, right? Jake wants Storm. All right, let me write this down. All right, Juji wants new 1010. See, I like this. You guys tell me what to play. Makes my life easier. Nashi Cat wants anything classical. So how about Vivaldi? Vivaldi or Aranjuez. I'll write that down. I think Nashi Cat was liking that one song, and then Jake wants Storm Right. That was the one we were supposed to play. Got it. Judy said, "Look, I'll be looking out." Yeah, check it out. Check it. Go on. Yeah, it's on YouTube. They have some trailers on YouTube and some breakdowns as well. We got Tazi wants Free Symphony 40 or Shadows. How about Freeze? I'll do Freeze. I'll do Freeze. We like that one. We like that one. Mark's back again. All right. Big Wave, what's up, buddy? Says, good to see you, Rick. Enjoy your show. What's going on with the Raiders? I know. He said he just got home from work, not sure day one day. They did not play today. They'll be playing tomorrow, as far as I remember. Ohio State played. College is on Saturdays, brother. College is on Saturdays. NFL on Sundays. Yeah, who do they? Donald knows who they play. What do they play? I forgot who they play. Let me see. Oh shoot! It's going to be a warfare in here tomorrow. The Raiders versus the Bears. Stardust is a Bears fan. So I don't know how that's going to go. We shall see. That's at 4 o'clock, a Big Wave. 4 o'clock tomorrow. 4:25 actually. Michael said Tony Stark built this in the cave with a bunch of scraps. That's awesome. Jeff Bridges. Amazing. Uh-oh. Lisa's got the dog barking. Jake says, nah, Iron Man 1 is one of the best. It's true, yeah. I'm down for that, man. I will agree with you there, Jake. Michael said he only saw Terrifier 1. He used to have an Art the Clown air freshener in his truck. Nice, dude. Nashi Cat said, it was so exciting during the early Marvel days. It was, man. It was. There were some great movies, man. A lot of action, a lot of good stuff. That's it, Jake. Us. That was the other one. Yeah, that was a good one, too. What was the third one he did with about the alien? And it had Uncle Rico in it from Napoleon Dynamite. It had Glenn from Walking Dead in it a little bit. Man, shoot, I can't remember what the name of that movie was. There you go, Nashi Kid. Absolutely, buddy. Oh, yeah, what was it going to be? Nashi Kid, you want to hear that Vivaldi or that newer one that Aranjuez? Let me know which one you want. There you go, Donald. Yep, the Bears. Donald James says, oh, man, how can that be? I know. I never expect the Raiders to play the Bears at any time. So we'll see. All right, Donald wants KO to come. You got it, buddy. All right, I think we got enough to cover quite a bit of time here. We're going to have to fly through them. And then we still got the new song of the week to play. So, all right, Nashi K wants the newer one. You got it, buddy. You got it. All right, we're going to shred through all these real quick. Starting with G. Request new 1010. Where is that new 1010? I remember. This is weird on this template I have here. All the tunes are all over the place. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's down at the bottom like this one. I have it moved up quite a bit on the other weekday template here. Come on, there it is. New 1010. There we go. Got it. All right, new 1010 for Juji. Let's go. fun song to play. It really is. A lot of cool changes in that one. All right, next up, Nashiket Aranjuez. Let's see, that is this one? Let me see. That ain't it. What was it? This one? That's it. All right, there you go. Rodrigo's Aranjuez for you. Nashiket. All right, let's go. Let's put these comments real quick and move it along. Sorry, I said Terrifier 3 was gross. Yeah, it was. They get crazier and crazier each one. Michael said it's like being 10 years late to watch Get Out. That's all right, man. That's the good thing about movies, buddy. They ain't going anywhere, man. You keep moving, the movie's gonna be there. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I haven't watched. I've been wanting to watch the first Alien again. We watched the Alien Earth TV series, and that was amazing to watch. I was like, man, I need to go back and watch the first Alien again. I haven't seen it in forever. Michael said, it doesn't ruin my experiences, though. Nothing is spoiled. There you go, buddy. Yeah. As long as you stay away from the news and all that stuff, you'll never know anything. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. It's like, if something new comes out and I have to like avoid the internet for like until I can watch this show or whatever. There you go, Nashiket. Thank you, Lisa. Master Rain in the house. What's up, buddy? He says, this song friggin' grooves. Thanks, bro. Nashiket feeling the fire on that one. Thank you, my friend. Master Rain says, always great to see an artist having passion and what to do. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Reference frame. Thank you. Nashiket was liking that one. Thank you, Nashiket. Mark was feeling that one. He said, yes. Just for fun in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, Juji. Nashiket. Hogview. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you much. Nashiket says, let's go. All right. Let's keep them pumping. We got a lot to cover now. All right. This one is called, I don't know what it's called. I think it is called Aranjuez, which is a Concierto de Aranjuez by Rodrigo, but the heavy metal rockin' version of it. Let's go. That's a cool one. That's a lot of notes. The notes in there are so weird. It's just a weird way the notes are played. So it makes it difficult. It's not really hard, but it's just like trying to remember the patterns of notes that are switching. It's kind of like how Vivaldi does it. He just switches these notes all around the place, and it makes you think. You got to think extra hard on that one. I enjoy playing that one though. That's a fun one for sure. All right, where the heck is Storm Rider? I don't even know what's going on here. What the heck? Why is Storm Rider not in like its rightful place? All right, let me find Storm Rider here because that was for Nashi Kid. Oh, here we go. I gotta reorder these songs. These songs are like all crazy, stupid order. But anyway, there you go. That was called the Aranjuez or Concerto de Aranjuez by Rodrigo. Old classical piece I used to play when I was a kid. Let's see. Nashi Kid said, "You're gonna go check out the original." Yeah, it's a very nice piece. It's a full classical orchestra, or, full orchestra and a classical guitarist, and it's way slower. I sped it up probably triple the amount of speed it's supposed to be. Honestly, I just thought it would be cool. Morgan Hutton, how's it going, Morgan? Good to see you. There you go, Mark. Nashi Kid, you love it already. Thank you, Nashi Kid. Lisa, thank you. Don said, you tried to play the Fire Within early. Maybe if you played it, you could show how it's really played. I feel you, brother. We might be able to sneak it in. I don't see why not. Reference frame says I seconded. Okay. We might just scoop that in right now then. Two. Oh, and Judy says yes, definitely Fire Within. All right, that's 3. All right, guaranteed then. Next song, we'll switch it up. Let me switch it back. Fire Within is next. Okay, I got it. Now where's that at? Okay, it's right here. All right, we're good to go there. Get that queued up. Michael says, Rick or Stardust, I have a Skyrim question if you guys can impart some advice or wisdom. Absolutely, buddy. Not too much I don't know about Skyrim. Judy said, just that big. I can't believe I'm watching for free. There you go. Hey, that's the best part. That's the best part. I don't mind it. I have fun doing this. Nashi Kid says, so good. You could totally be a soloist replacing the lead violin. There you go, buddy. I'd love to do that. Reference Train says he keeps getting CPC ads. What's that? There should be no ads whatsoever in this, as far as I can tell. I might have to turn monetization completely off. I don't know if I can, though. Nashi Kid, thank you, buddy. Jake says, Rick, always sounding amazing. Rick, I'm hyped for the Storm Rider. Yes, sir. Don says ads suck so bad. Like, so bad. I'm lucky I've been ad buyer. There you go. That's the deal. What are these ads? I guess the next time, there's like, I seriously have no way to, I guess I could turn it off. I don't know, man. How's it work? I'm going to try it. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn off monetization. I don't make any money for these streams at all. All right. It's completely turned off. Let me know how that goes. The only ad you should see is my a t-shirt on the screen for the store. That should be it. All right. I completely turned off monetization. Hopefully that helps some people. It should, I guess. I don't know. I guess I can't help I guess YouTube will put ads no matter what. Even when I wasn't monetized, YouTube started putting ads on my videos, like, because they're like, well, I guess this guy's doing pretty good. He'll probably be monetized soon, so we'll start putting ads on it right now. Those I can't help with. That's YouTube itself. But I've turned off all monetization on this, so hopefully that helps anyone having ad problems. Because like I said, I don't really make money on these horizontal. These horizontal streams are impossible. Not impossible, but very difficult, let's say, to make any money from advertisements and stuff. Because no one watches this after the fact. I get a few views after the fact, but it takes like every 1,000 views you get money for videos. So, and I haven't seen one of these videos do 1,000 views in a long time, but it is what it is. Like I said, this is our time to chill. This is my time to play the best I can to make videos for the week. And with that being said, here comes the Fire Within. This one's for everyone that wanted to hear it. Let's go. Fire Within, man, that was a I missed a couple parts. I'm trying to play more without looking at the fretboard, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But there's a couple of parts I was like, whoa, messed up. Not too shabby though. Thanks for listening, and it's pretty good otherwise. I gave it a 99.2 probably. If I could rate my own playing, there you go. All right, we'll queue up Storm Rider next for Jake for sure. A lot of great comments, and thank you so much everyone for hanging out once again. Oh, let's see. Michael says, but wait, there's more. There you go. Nashi Kid, thanks to Lisa. Thank you. Nashi Kid's feeling the cleanliness there. There you go, brother. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, what's the question? Okay, every time he revives a Raven Rock, he gets attacked by an Ancient Dragon every time. I've slain him a few times, and I keep doing the bend will, yeah. Huh. That's weird, man. That sounds like a bug, dude. I mean, there should be... I mean, unless it just could... Yeah, I mean, I don't remember going there and you kill a dragon, and there you go. But yeah, as long as you ever... What level are you at? I guess... Oh, he says he's slain me rock. Maybe Stardust knows, man. You're going crazy with there. It's not... Okay. I was going to say... Yeah, I don't... But yeah... Okay, Stardust says it's not a bug. I guess, Michael, my deal is like, when I start playing a Skyrim game, I crank up my two-handed weapon like crazy, man, and I get like some crazy fire on it, man. I can do so much damage. It don't matter. Dragons don't even mess with me. I got so much damage on my sword, I can knock a dragon down quick. But yeah, I don't think, so far I never even noticed. If I go there, I'm like, whatever, come on, dude. Let me get your bones and your other stuff so I can get some free money, man. He says he can't sell anything to the guy who has 2,500 gold without the whole town going crazy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it sounds something like that. Reference frame, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Nashi Cut. Jake vibing, there you go, bud. Okay, yeah, Stardust got the answer, that's for sure. Nashi Cat says, welcome to Skyrim Tech Support. Oh, yeah. We offer Dragonborn discount. True that, and if you ain't Dragonborn, we can't help you. Yeah, I'm crazy with that game, man. I've played that game so many times, but I mean, the first time I played it was like, oh my gosh, wow. Well, the second time I played it, I had so much information and knowledge, man. I had my two-hand weapon was like just one shot and stuff. He says, Rick, level 55, every time I show up there's a dragon. I remember there being a dragon every time. But he's always there. Yeah, it sounds like it might be in the game for real. It's just like a reload, respawn, essentially. Just the game files, just the game itself respawning them. But if you can take them down quick, that's about it. It would waste your time. But like I said, I would just kill them, get my dragon bones, get my dragon scales, sell them for gold, and that's all I ever would do. So these dragons don't mess with me. The first time was bad. Nashi Cat rolls with a stealth archer. There you go, man. Not me, buddy. Nord. Two-handed Nord all day, man. Every character, two-handed Nord. I don't even care, man. That's my favorite one. All right. We're going to ride the storm with the Skyrim. This is the Skyrim storm. This is a Harrow storm right here, man. This one called Storm Rider. Y'all know what we're doing. Get ready. Stay dry. Let's go. that storm, didn't we? Oof, that was a good one. That was a good cut of that, honestly. Slight fumble here and there, but not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, freeze it up now. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Yeah, I don't remember what freeze. I don't think I named freeze in this one. Let me find that. God, what was that? When did I write freeze? That don't sound like it. That ain't it. That's freeze. Okay, all right. I gotta name these songs in here. Anyway, thanks again for hanging out. Much appreciated tonight. Where are we at? Michael says he loved two-handed going one-handed shield. There you go. That's not too bad either, though. That's not too bad. In Elder Scrolls Online, we do dual wield. That's the most fun there. Nashikет knew. There you go, Jake. At least it got some buffering. I don't know. Jake was feeling it. There you go, buddy. Nashiketa, that song is very Skyrim. A little bit. It's got that Viking weather jam going on for sure. No problem, Michael, man. Yeah, there might be. Yeah, Star's got to get. What do we use? Nexus mods. Go look up Nexus mods. There might be something someone threw in there and patched it up or whatever. So they don't have that. You won't have that problem. Nashiked, thank you, buddy. Jake's like, that's the best part. There you go, buddy. Oh, Michael started using the creative creation code. That's some nice stuff on there for sure. Oh, you're on PS5. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you won't be able to use Nexus mod. I don't think you'll be able to use Nexus mod. But there's probably some mods since they opened up that creation club. Yeah, you might be able to find some mod that'll get rid of that stuff. Al James, that was until the sweet bitter end, man. Yeah, I don't. Stardust. He's not on P. He said he's on PS5, so. But there are mods on PS5 too and Xbox and stuff. Thanks, Jake. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, mods are great, man. The mods are great to use. I mean, on PC, we go crazy. Like, I had, like, some insane graphic mods, and I don't really do any, like, cheat mods. Stardust is all about the console command. Sometimes I'll get into that, but she's like, I gotta have unlimited weight. I gotta have a gazillion gold. I'm like, I usually just don't do much. What do I do? The cheat commands? I usually just get the sword I want early on, so I can one-hit stuff. Jake said he never really got into Skyrim. I did. I think I first got into the Skyrim vibe with the Elder Scrolls 4. And it was on like Xbox, but it was so bad. The graphics are so bad. But then I started playing Fallout 3. I loved Fallout 3. And then I think 2011, I started a new job, and there was this kid I was working with, and he was like, we were talking about Fallout. I was like, have you played Skyrim? I'm like, what's that? Skyrim? I was like, I played Elder Scrolls 4. He's like, oh, that sucks compared to this. I was like, oh, really? And so I went and bought. He was telling me all about it. So I went and bought it, and I played. And I could not stop playing it. I could not stop playing Skyrim when it first came out. Let's see. Michael say he still hasn't found his footing in Fallout 4. Wow. Fallout 4 is amazing. What you need to do, Michael, just get yourself a... What is that gun? It's called the Fixer in Fallout 76 now. I think it was a compensated... I think it's a combat rifle. Yeah, it's a combat rifle. 45 bullets. Yeah, get yourself a combat rifle, man. Thing rips, dude. Oh, there you go, reference. Yeah, Morrowind. Yeah, that was a great one. I played the Sky. There's a mod in progress, Skywind. That was pretty awesome. They basically took Morrowind and put it in the creation engine. It's pretty sweet. Now she gets at hunting mammoths on horseback with the bow and arrow. There you go, dude. Skyrim was fun, man. The funniest Skyrim story I ever had, and this is like when I first started playing it, I didn't really know about the, save often thing. And I was low level, and I'm walking. I think I had to get somewhere, and it took me like 30 minutes. Literally walked like 30 minutes to find this place where I needed to go. And I came across a giant, and I didn't save the game. I forgot to save the game or whatever. I came across this giant, and I thought he was like friendly or whatever. I never saw him before. I was like, hey, I looked at him, and I walked up to him. He kicked me. He booted me pretty much into the sky about 5,000 yards away. I fall to the ground dead. And then I was like, what happened? And I had to reload the game and I start all the way again. I was like, all right, man, I'm never talking to that guy again. But then once I got leveled up, I went back to that dude and one swiped him. I was like, you son of a gun. Michael says, any tips for a Fallout 4? He's always seems to find pipe weapons. Pipe weapons blow, bro. Yeah, you gotta get yourself. I think it's a combat rifle. It's a recoil compensated combat rifle. And there's some places. Shoot, man. You can get a legendary one. I forgot where you can farm that from. But yeah, get yourself like a recoil compensated combat rifle. And I think it uses 45s. And yeah, that's all I ever use, bro. All I ever use, man. So it feels real good. Nashi Kid says, you never forget your first launch into space by a giant. Ain't that the truth, bro? Ain't that the truth? There you go, down. Yeah, sweet revenge, man. I'll do that too, man. If someone gets me, I'll go back. Especially in Call of Duty, you know, when I'm trying to, like, if I'm on a streak or something like that, I'm trying to do a challenge, and I get all the way to the part where I need to get, and someone gets me, I will be the first one to go back and like just smoke this person like over and over and over because of that. It makes me so mad. I come back for my revenge, dang it. All right, well, let's get frozen around here. This is a newer one called Freeze. Let's get cold up in here. Freeze. Man, that's a crazy one. Freeze in the name of Shred. That chorus is wild, though. I do enjoy that, playing that chorus. It's different because that's the hardest part right there. Going from that one's like. That jump. That's a hard jump right there. Man, I'm getting it. It's a fun song to play. I really love playing that one. Oh, let's see, man. Reference says New Vegas is the best Fallout. I would say, yeah, a lot of people say that, and for great reason, too. For great reason. I don't think it's the best, but I enjoy playing it. I love the whole scenario of it. And I love how Obsidian kind of changed the questing and the options you could do. I thought that was great. That's why I like the Outer Worlds. If you've not played the Outer Worlds, that's another one that's really good, and the new one coming up. But for me, it was really Fallout 3. I put more hours into Fallout 3 than you could probably imagine. I mean, I probably could have saved the entire universe if I would just not played Fallout 3 and done something else in my life. But yeah, Fallout 3 was something else for me for sure. There you go, Michael. Yep. Okay, well, I went too far back. Lisa said some hurricane action might come her way. I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to come around here. I'm hoping we escape this year, man. We don't need one this year. Give us a break, dang it. Nashi Ket says, New Vegas was so good. Best story in the video. Yeah, it was a great story, too. And it was the options at the end. I mean, so many different endings. I mean, was it like 5 or 6 different endings? That was crazy. That was wild. I hope they do a remake of it, you know, like one of these new the remakes they've been doing. I would like to see Fallout New Vegas as a remake. That would be pretty cool. Nashi Ket was feeling the freeze there. Raz in the house. What's up, Rad? How you doing, Raz? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're well today. Thank you, Lisa. Nashi Ket was like, dang. There you go, buddy. Raz says, how's the room not full of smoke? I have a lot of exit vents. Keep it clean in here. That's what's up. Thanks, Raz. Juji said my bed is just a black lump of char. Jeez, that's fire through the cameras, man. Don says, for real, that hopscotch is crazy. That's a wild one, man. Sometimes I miss. That's like. There's just so much going on there. Like, oh my God, man, it's a high one. Michael said, what's the best way to store inventory on ESO? I have a little player inventory space and chest in my house, but I have so many XP boosts. Oh my God, yeah. Buy bank space, bro. It's cost just gold. I mean, hell, dude, give us your ESO. Oh wait, I might have some money on ESO, man. I don't know if we have any money. We play on PC. We got gazillions of dollars on PC. Me and Stardust were like in a guild, and we like ran that stuff, man. We sold so much money, sold so much stuff to a guild. We've got probably, I think she has 100 and some million. I got like 70 million gold on ESO. But yeah, your best bet is to get bank space, man. Just buy bank space as much as you can. You can put a lot in the bank. But otherwise, you got to do writs. You need, I think it's like 125 writ vouchers, and you can buy more coffers. It's a crazy system. Raz says, how you doing, Rick? Glad to see you. Good to see you too, buddy. I'm doing great. He said, join at the right time. Appreciate you, brother. Absolutely. And Raz is over in the UK, so it's a little early for him. It's not too bad. What was it, like 12, 1, 2, about 3 o'clock, 3:30 for Raz right now. Michael said, you want a GTA 4 remake. I heard they're going to be doing that. I heard there's a rumor they might be doing that. Yeah, so you start out, so it's buy the bank, buy all the chests in the game. Yeah, and you can get all those all those coffer chests for free. You just have to do RIT vouchers. Those are not easy. So you have to have all your blacksmith, your alchemy, your clothing, jewelry. Everything's got to be maxed out, dude. Like, you got to max all that stuff out on ESO. Donald James says, what do you do with all that money? Nah, not really. I mean, we usually start new characters or whatever, and we can just go buy all the stuff we want pretty easily. And then there's a lot of, what do you call them, accoutrements, decorations and things like that, that people can grind for, and then you can just go buy it instead of spending your money or spending your time doing it. Now she kisses after the 3D remakes. I don't trust Rockstar. Yeah, the newest one, but the trilogy is pretty cool, but yeah, it's still pretty funky looking. It's not like amazing. You'd think they would have thrown that thing in like Unreal Engine or something. Yeah, Michael, there's a bank in every single city, bud. Every big city. It's got like a little bank looking symbol. Yeah, you can just walk up to one of the banker people, and there's a click your left stick or something to upgrade your bank. Don J said, I would buy a Rick Renstrom merch, and that ain't true. I don't make it. No, it's just, you just grind it. You go out there. Like, what we would do is we would grind all these plans. Like, there's like furniture plans and stuff like that, like all kinds of decoration plans. We would farm for like the craziest stuff and then turn around and flip them for like millions of gold like that. Yeah, Mike, and that's not dumb. No, yeah, every city will have one. And it'll be pretty, some are harder to find than others, or like not like right there, but yeah, most of them are. You'll see a bank, you'll see like a little, kind of like a bank looking symbol on the whatever the mini map thing at the top, and you can, you see that, just walk right to it. Yeah, White House looking icon, yep. Raz says, no lies, my guy, my favorite streamer. I don't watch any live streams apart from yours. Always look forward to watching them, Rick. A lot of love for you. Much love to you, brother, too, man. That's awesome, man. I do appreciate it. All right, Chaotic Calm it is. This one's for Donald. And then we're going to hit that new song of the week. So where is that one? Metal? Okay, here we go. I haven't played this in a minute. Let me think. Okay. All right. We're going high tech, high speed, crazy speed. This is crazier than Speeder right here. This one's called Chaotic Calm. Let's get to it. crazy fast. Like there's that one part here where it's like going what's it goes You miss one beat of that and it's over with. Just one beat and you're done. Gosh, I almost did on the very first one. I was like, oh my gosh. Sometimes I've actually played too fast. Like I'm picking faster than the beat, and I have to really listen. It's hard to hear sometimes. This one, I don't know why. I've mixed it 1,000 times, and I cannot get it to where I want it to. Like I can totally hear it. But man, thanks for listening to that one. That's a crazy one right there. Let's see. Thank you, Donald. There you go, Nashi Cat. He's ready for that. Oh, Lisa got the dogs worn out. Rad, Nashi Cat's feeling that. There you go, brother. Nashi Cat said face melted. Don said that part was dope as F, and the new trim used it. And there you go. I know. I kind of do the I try to get like this crazy sound, like it's real. I don't know, like almost horrifying sound. I'll do the. Trying to get something almost horrifying. I don't know. That's a funny one. That's a cool one. Nashika, thanks, buddy. Jujino's ripping through the night. That's how we do. Reference frame was like, that speed and skill. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. It's great to see you. All right, I think we're ready for the new song. All right, so I think I told the story. The new song of the week, I don't know, man, weird. Like I started working on it actually on Thursday. Came up with some stuff, harpsichord jam for sure. I thought about changing the key of it, and then I was like, screw it for now. I'll play it in this key. But yeah, I wrote everything up to the solo part, and I couldn't think of anything, and then this old song I wrote kind of hit me. I was like, wow, that could work. And then as I said before, it took me like 2 hours of scouring folders, folder after folder after folder after folder, looking, and then I find a whole folder of songs. I had to play every single song. Like, what was this? Nope. What was this? Nope. It got to the point I'm opening up like, this one looks long. This could be it. No, that wasn't it. And then I don't know where I stumbled on this one folder and cracked it open and was like, this is the one. This is the one right here. So I cut all the parts out, imported it, and then I started messing with it last night or yesterday, and then today I put the final touches on it. So we'll see how it goes. I did get a couple plays in it, but I don't know. I don't know if I have any true melodies for it yet or anything like that, so it might be a little bland. I don't know. We'll see. It's different, though, but the ending is very epic. The whole solo section in the end's got this super epic building up with the violins and the choirs and the brass pumping and the clarinets going. Harpsichord all the way. And I do have an acoustic version of it, too. We'll try that one out, but let's see what we can do. Of course, it's called 092725, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. That's crazy. That was a little more, a little more epic than I imagined. Wow, that you could go crazy at that end. That ending solo goes crazy. Holy moly! I hope you enjoyed that one. That was definitely wild and crazy there. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that one back. I was doing some wild stuff there. I don't even know. Juji, there you go, Nashi Kid. Donald James, that's a tricky key change. I heard that. There you go, buddy. Nashi Kid was ready. He said, epic outro incoming. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was definitely wild. Raz said, I haven't got the patience, so I respect the grind. There you go, brother. I feel it, man. I feel that. Nashi Kid, thank you, my friend. Thank you, Raz. Nashi Kid again was loving it. There you go, buddy. Juji, hope you like that one. That looks good. Drummer Apollo Sue, he said, I'm here, Rick. You're always good, Rick. Go shred today. You know we do, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Nashi Kid said, just wow. Thank you, buddy. Raz feeling it. He said, Rick's to go. I feel you, brother. I thank you, man. Donald James said, well, that made my night. That made my week. I was so good. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, that was wild, dude. I don't know if I could, recreate that. I have no idea what I was doing. No idea what I was playing. There's certain points I just was just lost. I was just doing whatever and letting the music, letting the chord progression do the talking and let me go. And yeah, that's wild, man. I mean, I remember. So I think that ending part, like, I really, guys so much. I love Uli John Roth, and there's a song he has called Firewind, and it's nothing like that or whatever. But he has an ending like that at the end of the song called Firewind. He does like this grandiose long solo, and it's kind of like a similar, same. He does the same progression over. I think it's like a. It's like the song Firewind by Uli Roth. And he's got this like slow build up progression. I was like, man, I think a long time ago I wanted to write something like that, I said, man, I want something like that. How Uli had that. I want something wide open and that I could just kind of go crazy with. And I think that's when I wrote that. And that's a long time ago. I could probably, I don't know if I have the file. I'm curious to see if it's got a date on it. I think I put it in the song. I have this thing called Song Ideas. I can't remember this one. New 2. I don't remember, man. But we're talking. This was probably. Well, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me the original file date. Dang it. Oh shoot, man. It's probably in this section now. Let me see if any of these can tell me. 2004. Around 2004, maybe. I don't know, maybe earlier than that, honestly. Don't remember. I wrote it in Cakewalk, but I had Cakewalk for a while, so it could have been any time. I'll have to see if I can figure out when I did actually write that, find the original file again, but I'll be surprised if I could ever find that folder again. I was just like clicking and clicking and clicking, like, God, will I ever find this song? I don't know. Thank you, Michael. Nashi Kid, thank you so much, buddy. Reference frame, appreciate that. Raz said, I got so many people in your music, brother. Your way with the guitars and girl. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. That always means a lot to me. Trying to get it out there, man. And people like you, that's awesome, man. Helping me out and pushing it out there as far as you can. I appreciate it, man. Metal Mark says, playing a Jackson guitar. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, I don't play nothing but Jacksons, man. That's my jam, Jacksons. I should break out the Charvel though, but the Charvels I have only have 22 frets, and I'm like, I'm so accustomed to these extra 2 frets nowadays. Like I don't know if I could play a 22 fret anymore. C Pool says excellent, so thank you, buddy. He said he rediscovered King's X. Oh yeah. What do you think of Ty Tabor's guitar? It's great, man. We were actually listening to King's X on the way from getting our lunch today. Yeah, I was like, man, King's X was ahead of its time. It's an unfortunate situation because, like, I think King's X was like right in the crossover between the metal and the grunge movements, and King's X was just something different, man. And that was a great band, Doug Pinnick, man, it's like one of the best bass players, a great vocalist too, man. It's insane, man. But yeah, I enjoy King's X. Yeah, what is it called? KXM. Look for KXM. It's Doug Pinnick and George Lynch, and that's pretty ripping too, man. Don said, weird. That's how it is. Start with an idea, then the language of the playing speakers. Like, I know, right? You never know, man. He said, whatever flows out. Yeah, like it's just it's so wide open. You know, there's just so much you could play in that. You know, and that's what I'm gonna try and teach you guys on that Discord. I want you guys, you know, when Jake's got those new scales down, and you all got those new scales down, I'm gonna give you the next of them. You know, give you the next 2 or 3 or whatever. We're only a couple more to go. So once you know this pattern, I'm going to start giving you chord progressions to play over. And I want you to play over, and I want you to record something. I want you to send it to me so I can give you ideas and give you some inspiration and how to get through it. But I want you guys to be able to do what I can do and what I can see with all the notes available to you. So make sure if you're on that Discord, be looking at my lessons in learning. We're doing modes right now, so make sure if you're on Discord, check that out. Rad says, you deserve so much more love, my guy. I appreciate that, brother. We try, man. We keep working, keep getting ourselves out there. You never know what's going to happen, man. Anything can happen, and it usually does, so we keep working for it. But appreciate you, bro. Donald James knows Jackson's for life. Indeed, brother, indeed. Mark says, Rick, who do you know that are the most famous guitar players that play Jacksons? Any more? I don't know. Let me think. Not Jim Root, but I'm sorry. I can't think of the other guitar player of Slipknot right now. I'm stupid. The guy from Slipknot, he got one. He has a signature. Andreas Kisser from Sepultura's got one. Phil Collin from Def Leppard has a signature. There's probably a bunch more, dude. I don't know too much of who's who on the Jackson side anymore. But there's a lot of people play Jackson. Yeah, Loomis. Yeah, Loomis does. Okay, you got me. Yeah. Jeff Loomis, Brendan Ellis. Those are some big Jackson names too. Yeah, Chris Broderick. Yeah, Matthew Broderick's playing. Who is it? What's he? I can't think of his name. Yeah, what's that character? Oh my god, I can't think of it right now. Ferris Bueller plays Jackson's now. Yeah, Chris Broderick of used to be in Megadeth and stuff. That's true, Donald. Yeah, I found some crazy pictures the other day too. Going through my folders, I found some wild old pictures too. I cranked those up. All right, let me get this acoustic ready. We'll give that song a try on the acoustic. That could be crazy. I don't know. We'll give it a shot though. All right, time for the switch over. Where's my roadie at, man? All right, I'll put that chord there. We probably got enough time for this. Just this one song, I think. Let's see. Because actually, this song is longer than I wanted to. Here's another revelation from this song. So when I started writing it, it was about 115 beats per minute. But then the other song was like 85 beats per minute, so it was like even slower. So I kind of had to compensate, and I dropped it down to about 105. So that song was like 105 beats per minute. Because otherwise the ending part sounded too weird and it sounded too fast, strangely enough. So I had to slow it down a little bit, and that actually made it more longer. So it's almost a 6-minute long song. That's the crazy thing. It's almost 6 minutes long. Is it this one here? I think it's this one. Good on that. All right, let's see. Yeah, Mel Mark. Yeah, you were right. I was like, what? Matthew Broderick? When he started playing guitar, man? Let me turn that off there. But that's funny though. But yeah, Chris Broderick is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable player. Ain't no doubt about that. Down say hey, Chris played for Jag Panzer. Yeah, another Joey Tofola was the original guitarist of Jag Panzer. If you don't know about Joey Tofola, check him out. Donald saying, what if Matthew Broderick played better than Corey Feldman? I bet it does. David, what's up, brother? Great to see you, man. How you been, man? Good to see you there. Good to see you. Jude, you said, I bet my left kidney he does. Ferris needs a kidney operation, too. Mel Mark says, Miyako of Love Bites just released a piano cover of Painkiller. Wow. Speed measured in keys. Wow, that's insane, dude. I gotta have to watch that, man. I cannot imagine anyone playing that song on the keyboard. Or piano, for that matter. She is a one talented lady, that's for sure, man. Somewhat, Red. I was never lonely. If I wanted to be alone, I could be, but yeah, I've had quite a few girlfriends in my day, but only one now. I only need one. All right, let's give this a try, man. This should be weird and wild. Could be a lot of mistakes. I don't know. We'll try it. We're gonna give it a shot. I'm going to turn off my microphone on my neck. Here we go. microphone. It doesn't feel like 6 minutes went by as I played that. Very interesting. Interesting. I think it's more suited for the electric, but very, very interesting. I'd have to work on it more for the acoustic, but a little different for sure. Let's see. Mark says, I know the story of Joey Tofola's song "Out of the Sun." I love it, man. "Out of the Sun's" beautiful, man. One of my favorite albums for sure. There you go, Donald. Absolutely, buddy. Nashikет, thank you, Juji. Donald James says, "Yep, Joey Tofola also sounds like a character from The Sopranos." He probably could be. Joey's crazy. I've been friends with Joey on Facebook for a long time. I'm a huge fan of his, and I've bugged him a few times, but he's a very nice guy. But he barely plays guitar anymore. He is like a VIP security guard. The dude is like John Wick. Like, he is like John Wick, but your security guard. He does some high level stuff, man. It's pretty cool, man. Thank you, Raz. Appreciate that. Down saying the reverb does a cool effect, like acoustic in the hall. Absolutely, man. It's a good reverb too. Whatever I'm using, I think I'm using the CLA reverb. Now she says very peaceful. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Mel Mark says, if you enter a Death Angel room with a view, it's a great. Yeah, for sure. That's old school right there, man. That's a classic too, man. Death Angel was wild back in the day. Down say he's picturing his Wuxia Kung Fu movie after some tragic happening. True that. Some grasshoppers popping out. Mel Mark says, I'm hearing a soundtrack from a Western movie or Italian mafia movie, right? That's why when you start kicking in with the tremolos, you get that wild, like... That's your Italian westerns right there. Sometimes, yeah, it's hard, man. Like, it's not really geared for acoustic, and like I kind of had ideas in my head for electric, of course. But when I try and play acoustic, it's like I have to think a little differently because it's just not the same. I can't do crazy bends or whammy bars or anything, so I kind of have to change my way of thinking when I'm doing things on the acoustic. That's the hard part. But I've been doing a lot of classical backgrounds and stuff, so it's like, well, I have the whole orchestration going. I could probably throw some classical. It was also the timing. It's very hard because it's in 4/4. The whole first part's 4/4. Then I think it's 6/8 or 12/8. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 12/8. Sorry. So the whole ending is in 12/8. As the first part's in 4/4, so it's a little weird to count without any click track or drum beat going on. I was kind of like trying to figure out my timing on it, but that's very cool. Thank you, Nashi Kep. Drummer said, "Remind us of Antonio Banderas." There you go, brother. Michael said, "You come to me on the day of my daughter's to be married." There you go, man. Mel Mark says, "I'm gonna make an offer you can't refuse." That's what's up. Don said, ever see a patch of grasshoppers in a leach field? That's great. I've seen a bunch of grasshoppers before, man, not a patch. But yeah, those things are hopping crazy, man. Evan said he made it. He was fishing. Hey, good to see you, Evan. You catch anything good, buddy? It's always good to see you, my man. Oh, I got anything else here? Let me see. Maybe we can play one more quick one. What was the one? What's this? June. That's a weird one. I haven't played that one in a while. Let me look around and see what I got. So we can do one more. One I haven't played in a while. How's this one go? What's the key of this? Let me see what the key is. I haven't played this one in a long while. Let me see what the key is on this. right, we'll play one more since I got the acoustic out. Michael said, what about 0526? Is that heavy? Let me see what that sounds. I don't remember what. Some of these songs I don't remember what they sound like. 0526. That might be. Well, I got a 0524. I don't think that sounds heavy. Huh? No. 0526. Sure about that number? Did I say 0526? Oh, wait. 05. Wait. How's it 0526? We're not in 2026 yet. Oh, I think that was the date. 0526. Huh. I got an 0524, but that's pretty heavy. It's an 0517. Can't play that, no. I wonder which song you're talking about, man. Oh, 0426 though. What about this? No way, no way, not that one. Can't play that one. I'm not sure, Michael. Shoot, dude. Yeah, I don't know. The 05 tunes are 0524, heavy. 0517, heavy. This one was. I don't remember how to play this though. That's a Christian song called "Pass It On." 0510. That's heavy. 0503. I don't even know how that goes. But that 0503 sounds classical or classical guitarish. I'll have to figure that one out, Michael. I'm not sure, buddy. Have I played it recently? I don't know. Let's see. Evan said tilapia, which is a pest species, breed and hook simple. There you go, buddy. Oh, Mike said probably metal, maybe 24. No worries, buddy. No worries. Evan said 2605. I don't even know what that is. I didn't write anything in 05. We'll play this one. It's called History. We'll try that one. I remember that one. It's a nice. This is okay for acoustic for sure. All right, we'll give this one a run and then we'll head on out. And then I'm gonna turn my mic off. History. I don't play it too much. That's a old song though. That's a fun song to play. Hope you enjoyed it. And that, my friends, is the ball game. That's the ball game. All right, there we go. Evan said the pause. There you go. Thank you, Juji. Thank you, Lisa. Evan said, has Rick had a Valium tonight? I said, yeah, man, I'm chilling, man. I had a Valium and a roofie, too. No. I don't do drugs any longer. It's been a long time since I've done drugs. Nah, we just in the chill mode now. You actually missed it, Evan. You missed like the crazy tunes, and we were going wild for a while, but yeah. This is a different Mountain Dew. This is a different kind of Mountain Dew. This one doesn't send me over. It sends me like to a certain spot, you know. And said never seen her heard him so chilled. Yeah, man. We chilling tonight. That's how Saturdays are. You know, when it's the weekdays, I get hyped up and I drink. I actually have on the weekends, I am definitely more lethargic, let's say, because we have like some really big lunches and stuff like that. And there you go, Donald. But yeah, I'm pretty. On the weekdays, I drink like a V8 Fusion energy drink about maybe 7 o'clock with some gummy vitamins. So it really amps me up. And then I crank down Mountain Dew, so I'm really hyped up on the weekdays. But weekends, we're chilling pretty hard for sure. Nashiket, thank you, Evan. Thank you so much, Lisa. Very cool, Nashiket. Appreciate that, brother. Honey Tap's in the house. Word up. What's up, Honey Tap? Good to see you, brother. That made me laugh. Don said, he's just coming down off that Mountain Dew. I know. This is a more chill Mountain Dew, you know. This is only 170 calories, I think, this one, so. Honey Tap, he said he's starting up a live after this. Oh, nice, brother. I'll make sure. Oh, is it scheduled? Because we can send everyone over there, man. Let me see if it's scheduled, bro. I don't see it scheduled. Brody's up right now, though. We're probably going to check. I'll have to get 2 phones, man, because we got to go see. I don't know, how long is Brody going for tonight? Anybody know? Where? I don't see it live. Let me see. Let me go to your channel real quick and verify. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. Ah, shoot, bro. My apologies. I forgot to subscribe a long time ago. I feel bad. If I haven't subscribed to your channel, please someone tell me. I'll be happily subscribed to your channel. I forgot to, man. A lot of times I don't. I forget. Let me see. Let me try again. All right, Honey Tab, I don't think you're set for a schedule, bro, but we will give everyone the option. We'll redirect to Brody's for now, and then make sure you follow Honey Tap here. Let me get his page up. If anyone wants to check out Honey Tap, we'll get your page up here, brother. So you have the choice. You have 2 choices. You can go check out Brody, or we'll go check out Honey Tap. I'm gonna have to have 2 phones going. There's Honey Tap's link if you can click on it. We appreciate you subscribing to him as well. He's a good friend of the channel. And we're still waiting for Tyler to come back live, man. I'm pretty sure when Tyler comes back live, it's gonna be like pretty bombastic. He's gonna be insanity. Every video he's got, it gets better and better. So we're looking for that. Evan says history is Rick's most lady killer serenade. There you go, buddy. Drummer, yes sir. Everything I do is original, my friend. Every single song here is original. Evan knows V8 juices rock. Yeah, buddy, man. I love the V8 Fusion, man. It's awesome, man. I get like blueberry pomegranate or orange pineapple. Delicious. It's the only way I get my fruits and vegetables because I don't eat fruits otherwise. All right, yeah, Donald. Yeah, he's like, yeah, okay. He's probably going late tonight because he ain't got no school tomorrow. So we'll do that. He's probably finishing up. We'll see. Let me look. You know, if he's doing Crazy Train, then you know he's like almost done. We'll see where he's at. What's he been going here? All right, he's doing Mama, I'm Coming Home right now, so he's not done. He's only done when he does Crazy Train, so he might have a few more in him. Hacks Tester, what's up, buddy? Great to see you. Ever said the cold climate of carp worm have tilapia. I didn't know they had tilapia in Australia. I know they got it around here. Oh. Kayla Kent's on. I'm not subscribed to Kayla. But yeah, Kayla, if you want to check out another great guitar player, Kayla Kent, as per Donald, is currently live. She gets a ton of people watching her streams, like 200-300 people, man. On a horizontal too. I'm like, dang. But you know, when you're a female and you're an awesome guitar player, that helps. That helps. No problem, Honey Tap. And make sure everyone clicks on Honey Tap's link, give him a sub. And then there you go. You either got Brody, you got Honey Tap, you got Kayla Kent. Plenty of places to go, but you can't stay here. But yo, I'm out of here. I got to go eat something. We got to go, I don't know. What am I going to do? We're going to play some Borderlands. We're probably going to eat, have some Borderlands fun. And then I got to watch this Weapons movie. I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow. Taco Socks, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. But that's about it for me. I will be back tomorrow. That's Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Vertical, full electric. We'll be playing the new song of the week once again, of course, to practice that as well. And many more shred pieces other than that. We might even just do a repeat of tonight. Uh-oh. Okay. Brody's got one of his weird people on his stream right now. That's always fun to watch. I'm not going to tell you who it is because that's a secret between me and Stardust. But yeah, make sure y'all are joining the Discord if you haven't done so already. We have a lot of cool stuff on there. And there you go. There you go. Thank you, Nashikit. All right, Donald said he's going to rock out with Honey Tap for sure. There you go. There you go, Honey Tap. That's what's up, brother. I like it. Anyway, y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Great night, great day, wherever you're at in this world. Stay safe, everybody. Be good to each other and take care of each other because that's all we got. So, yo, we'll see you on the flip side, and then y'all have a great one. And we're going to shoot you off the Brodies, and make sure you click on Honey Tap and go check them out, too. All right? Have a great one, everybody. Take it easy.